Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw Tips and Tricks. Somebody sent me this file. They want to reduplicate this star. I did pretty close. Just did it kind of fast. But on this has, there are 9 pointed stars. Some of them are shorter. Some of them are missing on the back star, like I made here. This is pretty important to work in the center of the page. Get your star and draw a 10-sided star. Even though our star is 9-sided, we're going to draw from the center of the page, and now we can make that 9. Now, if you notice that one point is going straight down, and this is not, well, 9 divided by, I'm going to change the center rotation of this star to the center of the page, and I am going to rotate it 20 degrees, because that's the half of the 40. 9 goes into 360 40 times. So that way we have that. Now, if you look, our points are sharper. It's still a star, so we can take our shape tool and we can just kind of bring in our star to make our star sharper. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out the best way to get it even. Let's take a 2-point line. Now try to stay on that line. So everything's kind of equal. There we go. I think that looks good. Just using the shape tool to delete that. Now, if you notice, these two are shorter. So we need to just kind of go to object and convert it to a curve. And then we get nodes on all the sides. Then we just need to kind of bring this in, maybe stay on the top, but we want them equal. So what we're going to do now is bring in another indexing line and put it on that node, measure with the parallel dimension tool how far that is, and it is 4.88. Take this one, hit the plus key on your keyboard, 4.88, and then nudge that indexing line to there. That way, when we do this, each line will be perfect. Now, 2 of them are missing, which is this one, so I'm just going to hit delete. Now, to get that purple and white, and for some reason, the white's on the left side, on this one, the white's on the right side. So I'm gonna do it just like the crest has, but I need somewhere to do that. So since we're working in the center of the page, I am going to take my 2-point line and I'm going to go from that node to the center. I'm going to go from that node to the center, and always make sure it says node to node, because if it doesn't, then you're off a little bit. You can move it later, but it's just a lot easier to go ahead and do it. And ironically, we really probably have to do these other ones too, just to give some color separation. They're going to be hidden, so I don't really think it matters, but we're going to do it anyway. And I think we got everything. I am going to use, well, we can make the outline thicker later because it's actually purple. I am going to use blue. I think it shows up on the video better. And I am going to make that one, I got a little, see, I don't have a separation in there. That's what I was thinking. I need a few more lines, 2-point line, go from there to the center, there to the center. This is, making it kind of look like a 3D look, because you want that purple and white separation. Now I think we got it. Smart Fill tool, and we're going to do that side and that side. Then that side, we don't have to do these because they're going to be hidden. That side, that, I wasn't looking, I was looking at and that side. So that's what we got. See, it's just, to me, it's backwards. Those 2 blues are together, that blue and that white. And you could change that. Now what I'm going to do is set my nudge factor on, because I want to get this out of the way, make it 10 inches. I am going to take my Smart Fill and move it over 10 inches. Because now we can take our star and move that over 10 inches. and delete all this. We don't need it anymore. Because now we can take our outline, make our outline that blue, double click on the pen tool and make it whatever thickness we think it needs to be that. Now the inside star is a little bit easier, but it's a 9-sided star too. I'm holding down the control button. I'm going to hit P. I'm going to change it to 9. We don't have to rotate this one because it's pretty much correct, but our star is a little fatter. So I'm going to bring these out, trying to stay in the middle. And just kind of looking over that, looks pretty good. And then this is why, just take your 2-point line and go from a high side to a low side, from a high side to a low side, high to low, or, in and out. You could actually just, as long as you're going through the center. And, yeah, we need them all. And then go to the center, because we need that separation. Probably easier to go from the outside in, because you've got so many nodes. Whoop, see, I got an edge that time. You want to make sure it says node. That's one thing good about Corel. And I think we got it. Now I'm going to take the Smart Fill tool and I'm going to fill in. This one is correct. The opposite sides are always the darker color. But in this particular case, because we're going to set it on top, now I don't know if he's printing this or engraving this, but we're going to take a white and we're going to fill in the white if he's printing it. If he's engraving it, he'd make them all black anyway. So now we're going to take the outline. Okay, if you ever can't grab it, just move that up, move that over, and then move your outline back. Then we're going to make this that blue. We're going to make the outline blue and make it whatever thickness you want. Probably a little thicker. And hit OK. And then nudge it back. And what we did, we've got some white. I've still got my measurement in there. We've got some white to cover up the other star. So we won't, if we didn't have the white, I'll show you in just a second. I'm going to go ahead and go to group and group this together. I'm going to leave it there, but I'm going to go to object and order. It's already on the front of the page, which is good. I'm going to go ahead and group this, Control G. And I'm going to make sure it's on the back of the page, which it is now. And then I'm going to nudge it over. That's pretty close. There's a little bit of, and for the one I'm doing it for, there's a little bit of color in here. So we could have, changed the points, made another star and not have the blue field and the white field come all the way to the center. It's with a fuzzy picture like this, it's kind of hard to say what it is. It would look good if the white didn't meet. And all you'd have to do, the one I did it for, or anybody that's interested in doing this, just make another star and then just come to your lines and leave this open. Hope that made a little bit of sense. And Jim, if you don't savvy that, just let me know and I'll do another video. But I think that's pretty close. Maybe these are a little bit pointed. You could always Control G to group it together and then make it smaller and bring it over your picture and just see how close you are. And I'm pretty close. But you see what I mean? There's some blue lines behind there. Let's ungroup it. So if you did not have the white there, let's just take away the white for a second. So if you're printing it, I'm going to take away the white. Well, now our border's too thick. But what's going to happen, you're going to be able to see through it. And you'd be able to see these other lines. Anyway, I hope that helped a little bit, and thank you for watching.